My name is Navitri Putrigiu. I'm a National Project Officer for Employment and Livelihood in ILO Indonesia. I used to be the National Project Officer for Women in STEM project in ILO Indonesia. The ILO Women in STEM project is a regional project that is supported by JP Morgan. The project is conducted in 3 countries, Indonesia, Thailand, and the Philippines. The ILO Women in STEM project aims to empower, connect, and support career development of women. In Indonesia, it focuses on 2 sectors, automotive and ICT, because the ILO identified these 2 sectors as high growth in Indonesia. The project aims to improve the access to and also adoptions of critical soft and technical STEM-related skills for these 2 sectors. Women in STEM project conducted training for public TVET instructors for the creation and delivery of online training. The reason we did it because we see that public TVET are not as fast or as equipped as the private TVETs in order to transform their training from offline to online training. Due to the social distancing restriction by the government, private and public TVET centers must conduct their training online. The main objectives of the program is to provide knowledge and skills to public TVET instructors to create and to deliver online training. We targeted instructors from public TVET, or what we call Balai Latihan Kerja in Indonesia. Public TVET in Indonesia are divided into 3 types. One that is managed directly by the Ministry of Manpower. The second type is the one that is managed directly by the provincial government. And the third type is public TVET that is managed by organizations or civil society in the community. So we target all instructors from these 3 types of public TVETs in Indonesia. When we identified the challenges that public TVET has in transforming their training from offline to online training, it was only a few months after the pandemic started. There were not many or even any other training that give training on how to create and deliver online training. While private TVET have the ability, creativity, and also human resources to quickly transform their training from offline to online, this is not the case for public TVET. What we did is actually we look for a training provider, a private training provider who has successfully transformed their training from offline to online, and encourage them to share their knowledge and skills to other instructors in order for them to be able to follow the steps to transform the training from offline to online. We are very lucky that our partners, Skillful, agreed to share their knowledge and even maybe their company secrets on how to transform effectively and efficiently training from offline to online. We conducted 2 phases of training. First phase was in June to July 2020, and the second phase was in October to December 2020. We were able to train 180 instructors from public TVET. They come from 131 public TVETs across Indonesia and represented 28 provinces out of 34 provinces in Indonesia. The impact is, so far, we have seen a change of mindsets in these instructors. we did an impact survey in December 2020, as well as in March 2021. 38% of the instructors have implemented their action plan on transforming their training from offline to online training. 50% of instructors stated that, according to them, transformation to online training is easy to do. 66% stated that transformation to online training must be done. And 70% of them stated that transformation to online training can be done. Such a change of mindset is remarkable, considering that at the beginning, before they started their training, almost all of them complained that they didn't have the capabilities or the abilities to transform their training from offline to online. And they also highlighted the lack of resources in order for them to do such transformations. In terms of other impacts, the Ministry of Manpower appreciated the effort. As I said in the beginning, we did 2 phases, because after our first phase, due to the high interest of instructors all over Indonesia, the Ministry of Manpower requested us to do a second phase. And after we did our second phase, Ministry of Manpower continued with our training with other projects at the ILO Indonesia.